Russia is trying to disrupt the Global Peace Summit in Switzerland in order to divide the free world. This is the opinion of the main directorate of the Ukrainian intelligence service. In a commentary to New Voice publication, the agency's representative Andriy Yusov said that in an attempt to undermine confidence in the Ukrainian peace formula, Moscow was trying to downplay the significance of a global event. Experts know that with such actions, the Kremlin wants not only to intimidate individual countries, but also create chaos among Ukraine's partners.
So this is an expected scenario, and by the way, President Zelensky spoke about it recently with representatives of partner countries. He said that Russia has a plan to destabilize the situation on the eve of the peace summit and try to disrupt it. And I must emphasize that this will take place not only in Europe but also in other regions of the world. There will be a struggle for the participation of Latin America, the Middle East and the Asia-Pacific region, as well as the African continent.
Analysts note that the Kremlin is using not only threats but also diplomatic pressure in the global south. Cape Verde became the first and so far the only African country to declare its readiness to participate in the summit. According to experts, it is important for Moscow to show that there are regions that do not agree with Kyiv's position.
For example, countries such as Venezuela and Cuba have long-standing relations with Russia dating back to Soviet times, and whether representatives of these countries will be able to attend the Swiss Peace Summit is a big question for today. It is also worth mentioning that Russia has influence on some countries in the Middle East region, and it will be problematic to invite certain countries. So Ukrainian diplomacy is working to attract countries from the Middle East region.
However, Russia is not the only power with sufficient influence on the countries of the global south. Earlier, the head of the Ukrainian president's office, Andriy Yermak, said that Ukraine would do its best to ensure China's participation in the summit. Experts know that China could attract other countries to participate in the summit and influence Russia with its nuclear threats.
China is in favor of nuclear weapons not being spread, not being used, and we hope that Beijing will send its delegation to show that China is interested in a peaceful settlement. And although I don't predict that this will be at the highest level of representation, it would be good to see that People's Republic of China as an observer.
Germany is also calling for the countries of the Global South to be involved in the summit. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said that their participation in the Swiss Peace Summit could significantly increase the chances of achieving real peace in Ukraine. The first Global Peace Summit will be held on June 15th and 16th in the Swiss city of Bergenstock. The list of invitees includes more than 160 countries from all continents, and Russia is not among them. The summit participants will make clarifications and explicit formulations to President Zelensky's peace formula, which should turn into a global plan. After that, the document will be sent to the Kremlin. Reported by Andriy Dmitrenko, Pavlo Shtelmach, UETV News.